What's going on, people? We're back. It's been a minute. It's been a month. Over 6 weeks. About that. Changes. Started a new shift at work. Working at nights now. Third shifter. So that's been the transition from working in the morning to where I can get a lot more content done, to get a lot more stuff done, to working at night where schedule shift, getting little adjustment in that. So I finally started working my adjustment, working it out, getting used to the sleep schedule. Now back to my content schedule. And I've been seeing it the last 6 weeks. It has been going nuts. So much content out there. So much. It's been pissing me off not being back. Now I'm back and I'm ready to put my foot back on the gas. And we're putting our foot back on the gas. One of our favorites, Coffezilla, exposing a romance scammer. I feel like it's there's like a Netflix documentary about this. The Tinder Swindler. So I feel like this might be something similar to that, or this might have been what inspired that. But I'm ready to get back into it. I'm ready to get back to reacting to content like I always do. Gonna put the video. Gonna put the description. Gonna put the video like in my description. Go support Coffeezilla. And after you're done supporting Coffeezilla, liking, subscribing, supporting his stuff, come back to my video, like and subscribe to my channel, and also hype up the video. Hype that shit up. So here we go. Enough talking. Let's get back to what we do. And let's react to this content.
year-old quadriplegic died, causing her daughter to call me with an impossible case she wanted me to solve.
I reached out to you because I'm a longtime follower of your channel. Last week, my mother had passed away. My brother and I were organizing her affairs. We discovered that she had been a victim of a scam. Appeared to be a romance scam of some sort that had.
Mother was dying. She was getting scammed at the same time. Romantically scammed at that too. Oh, that's terrible. That's really awful. Like, dude.
Been going on almost 2 years, since December of
2 years?
2023 is the earliest that we can find evidence of it. She ended up in this scam sending more than $10,000-$15,000 in Bitcoin crypto to a scammer who she believed to be a Hallmark actor. My brother.
What? Her mom's an older lady, isn't it? Not gonna lie, her saying Hallmark actor, I think showed her mom's age. Because who in 2025 references Hallmark actors? Like, this is a very serious topic, but just I don't know why. Just Hallmark just took me to this segue. Because when's the last time anybody's like really hyped up a Hallmark movie? Even a Hallmark Christmas movie at that. Wait, are they wearing Christmas? This is a Hallmark Christmas movie right now. And I know nothing about it because probably one, I never watched the Hallmark Channel. Two, in the words of, I believe it was Hank in the TV show Sirens, you ever seen a black man watch the Hallmark Channel? And you never will. Also, I'm a man, so I don't think the Hallmark Channel is even for me. I don't even think that's my channel. That's nowhere near what I'd watch. So, older woman probably fits the description of the one that would fall for a Hallmark actor. I'm not gonna be like they're probably the only ones keeping that network still up. I'm gonna be dead ass. Like, I don't know that many people who are just checking for Hallmark. Like, no.
Brother and I are not familiar with Hallmark movies, so we did.
See, nobody around my age. I'm 27. There's nobody around, I think, my age that are just checking for Hallmark movies. So she even said it's like, no, we don't know who the fuck these people are.
Didn't recognize the name of
I
the
bet.
person that was messaging her. She had been getting these messages pretty much since the day that she passed. Hey, where are you? I miss you. And then as the days went on, it started to get more pressing, like, hey, I'm worried about you. And then there were like romantic terms that started popping up, like, baby, I love you.
Now, from the moment I heard this story, it was heartbreaking, but I also thought it could be impossible, and I didn't know if I'd cover it for the same reason I almost never cover romance scams, despite them being a billion-dollar-a-year industry.
Romance scams cost consumers 1.14. Jesus. Wow. Math dyslexia on full display with that one. Romance scams cost consumers $1.14 billion last year. It's a more insidious. Well, yeah, you're playing on somebody's emotions, their romantic emotions, to get money out of them. So, yeah, I think that's really insidious.
Industry. It's because when a romance scam is done right, you can never find out who's behind it. But three things made Erin's case different. One, she was organized and archived all her mother's emails and payments. Two, the scammer didn't seem to know that her mother was dead yet, which I thought we could use to our advantage. And third, the scammer knew her mother was quadriplegic the whole time and exploited it.
I don't think jail is enough. You taking advantage of a quadriplegic woman. Jail's not enough. I'm gonna be so serious. Jail is not enough. That is nowhere near enough of what we got to do about this. Jail isn't even. I don't even think I can. Jail might be the bare minimum, and I'm being generous with that. Something worse than jail, because you know this woman's a quadriplegic, and you take it. Jail isn't enough. Not at all.
Acknowledge it over the email, and they're like, we understand you're on SSI and disabled, and like my mom gave them way too much information about herself, which just like made her a prime target. She's like, I'm bedridden, I'm in and out of the hospital, I have a fixed income of X. Like she just unfortunately gave them a lot of information for them to use against her. And so she's been in and out of the hospital for like the last year, and they have been like hammering her over email to make these payments, or else she'll lose access to this like Tyler Hines guy.
Now, full disclosure, this doesn't make it easier to track the scammer, but it does really motivate me to know how awful and evil this whole thing was. This person knowingly exploited a disabled woman. And it was at this point I realized I had to take this case, even if I knew it was probably unsolvable. My dream here is to find the people responsible and go after them and expose them for what they're doing.
Yeah, I support that fully.
Yeah, and so it's just going to be a hunt. I mean, there's no promises because these people have basically had to mess up, which is not guaranteed.
Yep.
And then the second part of this is that if they haven't messed up, then what we're going to try to do is catfish them.
Catfish the catfish. Let's go, baby. Had this. I'm not gonna lie. Like either a TV show, or like an animated series made of Coffezilla solving cases, seriously, like him doing like an investigative show, like a cartoon style, like. No, because this content is just top tier right now. This is a very serious case, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it very seriously because we're dealing with somebody who took advantage of a disabled woman. Jesus, like this guy took advantage. Like this guy or girl, whoever did this, took advantage of a disabled woman, and then even hammered her with emails after she was dead. Well, they didn't know she was dead, but still. But no, this intro is great. This intro's really good.
Now, before we can find and expose the scammer responsible for all of this, we have to do a review of the evidence and what we know. Let's start with who Erin's mother was. Your mother was quadriplegic. She wasn't always. Actually, I saw an interview with her on the Food Network where she's, kind of bright and peppy and, making candy for kids.
We keep our eyes peeled for any kind of candy and add a little harmless mischief to it.
Our mother was a force to be reckoned with. Mom ran marathons. She was a very accomplished person, both professionally and personally. And so it was really devastating to her and her ability to control her life. Our mom was a rather competitive former gymnast, so always loved to throw a backflip or two. And just on an unfortunate day, somebody crossed her path and she ended up landing on her neck, and she was paralyzed at that moment from the neck down.
Oh my God. Just an accident. just a freak accident, and it just altered her life, just altered her for the rest of her life. Just seeing this first little bit of just all the things she loved to do, and just hearing her daughter just describe all the things she loves to do, and then seeing these photos and seeing these videos, and seeing that a freak accident just took away a lot of her ability to continue to do those things. And then on top of that, being led on is scammed out of so much money while she's in pain and also dying. It's just, that's really sad. Like, that's really, really sad.
Completely. She lost all ability to care for herself, down to determining her ability to take a sip of water.
And this is when she found the internet, where she started to spend a lot of her time.
Going from a person who ran marathons to sitting in a bed with no free will was not easy for her by any means. And so we were happy that she was able to get on the internet and talk to folks on Facebook and really just have those outlets. And it's really disappointing that it ended up being exploited against her when it was one of the things that probably brought her the most joy in her life, you know, towards the end in the years when she wasn't able to do much else but spend some time on the internet.
So that's what we know about Deirdre, but who is her scammer? Well, we don't have a clue, except we know who it's not. It's definitely not a Hallmark actor named Tyler Hynes. We know that because romance scammers never use their own real names. They use well-known celebrities. And given that Tyler Hynes is a well-known Hallmark movies actor where he usually plays romantic leads,
No offense, but widely known is very, very strong. Maybe he's widely known for like the Hallmark community. I feel like they know him, but saying widely known in referencing to a Hallmark actor is like he's not well known. I'm sorry, Coffee. He's just not. I'm sorry. Sorry, just he said that. I'm just like, is he well known? Is that really the phrase you want to use for this?
he's a commonly impersonated target, to the point where his actual Instagram bio reads, "Please stay safe from scammers. I don't private message anyone," which is just heartbreaking to read in hindsight. Tyler's even posted as of several weeks ago about romance scams using his likeness with AI-generated photos and audio. Sadly, though, this warning came too late, because reviewing the photos, our scammer definitely sent Deirdre AI-generated photos, with one even having Deirdre's name on it with Tyler Hynes holding it up. I also noticed the scammer used hospital photos of Tyler a lot, which I thought was weird, until I realized hospitals were a common subject between them, and it was a way to make Deirdre feel not so alone, because in their emails, Deirdre mentions the
Talked about being in and out of hospitals and her being a quadriplegic. And he decided, you're in and out of hospitals? I'm in and out of hospitals too. I'm in and out of hospitals too. That's, again, that's really disgusting. I really hope Coffee catches this guy. I really do. Like I said, jail, not enough.
hospital and her disability constantly. Quote, "My challenge is that I'm a quadriplegic. I cannot use my hands. I don't have any other IDs with my up-to-date photo on it. Such are the issues of quadriplegics." How's that for the errant quadriplegic finger getting involved when it's not supposed to hit send yet? So the scammer was relating to her with AI-generated hospital photos of Tyler. They also used AI-generated audio of Tyler as well, trying to comfort her.
I know things feel heavy right now, but I'm here. We'll get through this together, step by step. You're not alone, and I love you more than words can say. Everything will be okay, I promise.
And look, I know those of you who are on the younger side, maybe you wonder who could possibly fall for this. But before you ask that, you should know these scams are not quick and they're not actually simple. The scam started when Deirdre joined a Tyler Hynes fan club on Facebook, where dozens of scammer accounts were waiting. And from here, Deirdre was emailed by a Hallmark management account who tells Deirdre that they're offering special backstage access to actors for a license fee, and wanted to know if Deirdre was interested. She said yes, she's interested in connecting with Tyler, but before she could join, she was asked to sign an NDA, which sounds official, right? Businesses use NDAs. But of course, this wasn't Hallmark movies at all. This was still the scammer, and the point was to lower the chance of friends and family finding out about the scam, because she might feel that she's not allowed to tell them. Deirdre complied and explained this, quote, "Believe me, I have no interest in anyone becoming aware of this agreement.
So they went to the extent of making a fake NDA agreement in order for her to believe that if she talked to anybody about this, that she would be liable legally and could even lose a ton of money and whatever else comes with breaking an NDA. These are some sick bastards. And fool somebody to making them think that they would be liable legally if they talk to anybody about this. So basically, basically, they just made it real easy for them to scam her and her to say nothing because she thinks she's just liable. It's like that. It's like, no, I'm not even gonna go there. It's just nasty work going on right now.
Now, Deirdre, being disabled and unable to work, she didn't have enough money to pay for the license agreement up front because she was on disability fixed income. She told this to the scammer, and they put her on a
$500 a month payment plan. They put her on a fucking payment plan. Wow. This for real is about to make me. This shit is making me just sad. Just the more I learn about this story, the sadder I get. It's
payment plan of $500 a month. Deirdre replied, "It's very expensive. I budgeted down to the penny for $500 a month. I am not this financially savvy. That doesn't leave me much for huge
that was exactly what I'm speaking of when I mentioned I'm a complete quadriplegic from the shoulder points down and have not got much opportunity to augment my Social Security income. Given that my rent is pricing 1/3 of my income, that doesn't leave me much for huge. My previous housing environment was more flexible because my ex-husband was still paying me, but I won't get into that misery with it. Oh my God.
extras."
Just revealing so much about herself, giving them so much information to use in order to keep manipulating her and keep just getting money out of her.
Deirdre even asked for a discount on the license towards the end of her life as she realized she probably wouldn't have enough time left to fully pay it off. And she asked if your group can see it in your heart to give me some sort of discount on the rest of this balance. The scammer responded, "We apologize, but we can't make any discounts." So I want you to understand, Deirdre did not think that Tyler Hines fell in love with her from a photo or just messaged her online for no reason. She thought she had signed up for a legitimate fan club access program, and within that secret program, they fell in love over time, which she couldn't talk about because she had signed an NDA. And the whole time, she maintained that access by paying a fee. And speaking of that fee, here's where we're going to first trace the Bitcoin payments which Deirdre made. Lucky for us, she recorded the transaction hashes over email, and so they weren't deleted. But following the money, it looks pretty quickly like they go straight to a deposit address for an offshore exchange, which without government investigatory powers, we're kind of stuck here. And the same is true of Telegram, the messaging app, because we have their Telegram ID, but like nothing else, nothing that gives us a name. And that's basically all we have. We have an email handle, we've got some pictures, AI generated, some Bitcoin payments, and a Telegram account. Like I said, I didn't think it would go very far here. This is standard for romance scams. There's almost nothing to go on. And from here, it was pretty much straight to plan B, the catfishing. I didn't have a lot of other ideas. And my plan was to use the scammers' own greed against them, but with a little help from another YouTuber. A friend of mine, he does some like scam busting stuff. He's done some stuff before where he'll send some websites where they're gonna get crypto if they put in some information. And like one of the steps they have to do is they have to activate their webcam. And you know, sometimes websites will say that and people will just do it. You know, they're so desperate to kind of get the Bitcoin. Now, if you don't know, I'm talking about the YouTuber Kit Boga, who's a famous scam catcher who does this all the time and catfishes these scammers.
This is so you won't bother my family again.
Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving?
Luckily for
Oh, it's not fun when you're getting scammed, is it, buddy? Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel too good, does it? You piece of shit. And that is hilarious. I swear, I'm about to. I might start reacting to that stuff because that shit looks wild. That man was heated. head. Oh my God.
For me, he agreed to help us and lend us some of his scam catching tools. And so here was plan B in a nutshell. First, Aaron would send the scammer a picture of a fake Bitcoin receipt posing as her mother, who the scammer still believed was still alive. We would tell him that it was a lump sum payment for the rest of the license fee. It would have a unique code that when the scammer entered it on the special website, we would know it had to be them because no one else had the code, and then we would grab their IP. And that was just phase one, which honestly went perfect. Within moments, already the first IP log came in. It was from America, and then 4 more came in from Nigeria, which honestly isn't surprising because Nigeria is one of the romance scam capitals of the world. And
Listen, I knew that Nigeria had a lot of scammers. I didn't know romance scammers was their main thing. I didn't know that. Like, like the stereotype, like Nigerian scammers, it's because of shit like this. Because a lot of scamming goes on in Nigeria. I'm not even fucking with you. It's a lot more than I knew. And then when I started seeing it, I was just like, whoa. And these scammers are making hand over fist with this shit. And every time one goes down, like 6 to 7, shit, 6, 7 more show up. Yes, I did that. Don't worry about that. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I did 6, 7. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, yeah, no, these Nigerians out here just wilding with this scamming shit, bro.
finally, it geolocates us to the rough area we should be expecting here. But honestly, it's really not enough though either. We still don't have a name. We have really nothing except a general location. So here's where we went to phase 2, the unmasking. For this, Kitboga had created a human verification CAPTCHA system.
So once a scammer is on the page trying to claim their Bitcoin, they have to face a CAPTCHA to prove they're human, right? But this is not like any other CAPTCHA they've done before. It's like the number of bees in this picture. Honestly, it's just a 50-50 shot on whether or not they're going to get the answer right, so sometimes they do it again and again and again. They also have to hand draw things like this rat.
Now, in a certain kind of way, this is kind of genius.
So yeah, you're proving this is just like not like some bot. It's an actual person scamming you. Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm starting to see it.
Design because it makes the scammer feel like they're making progress on getting their Bitcoin. Because up next comes the hardest part, the toughest.
Capturing the IP.
Ask. The scammer is asked to prove they're human by turning on their camera. It's the final challenge before they'd unlock their Bitcoin. And this was a big moment because, again, the scammer has to voluntarily do this. No one can turn on their camera for them. So I wasn't honestly holding my breath. I thought there's no way until Kitboga sent me a photo.
That is a wow. He looks very Nigerian. Like dead ass. Wow. Not gonna lie, not surprised. I'm like, yeah, he looks pretty Nigerian. I'm not gonna lie.
No way. He actually gave us photos and videos, multiple videos.
Oh, whoa, moron.
Of himself. And I immediately wanted to show it to Deidre's children, Aaron, and at this point her brother had joined Duncan as well, and I wanted to let them know we had found their mother's scammer. This is also when I asked them if they wanted to take it a step further. This is what his face looks like.
No way.
Wow.
This is the guy. That's the guy who stole.
Why is his shirt off? I just noticed, I was like, why is your shirt off to verify your face? My bad. That was just so random. Like, it's just like, why is your shirt off for this photo, dude?
$13,000 from your mother.
Crazy.
It's insane.
What you guys want to do from here? We're gonna probably call him and confront him, and we can 3-way you in if you want to say something to this person, if you want to confront them. If not, that's totally fine.
Well, first, thank you. Like, that's amazing what you've done, and the fact that you took our email cold and really put like so much effort into this, like, sincerely thank you. Because it was, our mother wouldn't have put it down, and she would be very proud that you were able to figure this out and unmask this person. So just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Yeah, seriously, thank you.
Number 2, yes, would love the opportunity to say something to the
Fuck
scammer.
yeah.
All right. This
Good. Found out some dude scammed my quadriplegic mother all the way to her death. And I don't mean like his scamming caused her death. I mean like all the way up until the end of her life, he was scamming her out of her money. Oh yeah, I'd want to confront him. I'd be on his ass. No Diddy. I swear to God, bro. I would be on him because nah, dude, you're not taking advantage of my disabled mom all the way up until the end of her life and took 13,000 from her. Oh no, I'm on your ass.
is where we get to phase 3 of the unmask. I didn't think it would make it this far, to be honest, so I was kind of flying blind, but my basic plan was to let Erin speak to her mother scammer, and then also my dream goal was to get this guy's government ID so he could report him to the proper authorities with a name and an address. The idea was to let the scammer think he was really close to getting all this new money. But I would tell him, look, before we can release the rest of it, your account is frozen pending an KYC review. And here's how that went.
Hello, welcome to my coin. How can I help you?
Is he using a voice changer right now? Oh my god, shit.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Are you there?
Hello?
The fuck is he?
Yeah, because I'm calling concerning a pending withdrawal on my wallet.
Okay, excellent. I can help you with that. Can I start with your name?
Okay. Okay, I'm David.
Sorry, you said your name is David?
Yeah.
Okay, David. And can I verify there should be a 6-digit PIN on your dashboard? Can you verify that for me?
Okay, that is 415331.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm muted right now. He's so good at this.
Excellent. I have your account pulled up. What seems to be the problem?
Okay, I'm trying to make withdrawal to an external wallet. Going through still pending.
Okay, so it looks like because it's an external wallet, I have to transfer you to my manager. If you hold on just 1 second, I'll place you on a brief hold, and then I'll put you on with my manager, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
This is so great. I swear to God, I'm so about to react to this man's content. This is what his content is, I swear I would have loved reacting to this. Dude, this shit was great.
Hello, please, I'm trying to make a withdrawal to my external wallet. Still pending on my dashboard.
Hello, yes. This is Mr. Coffee. How's it going? What do you...
Mr. Coffee? You couldn't come up with... Dude, you could come up with anything else. That's the best you had? Okay. If he gets the scammer, it's fine. If he gets the scammer, cool. But dude, really?
What do you need today?
I'm trying to make a withdrawal to my external.
All right, the scammer's so stupid he couldn't tell that Mr. Coffee is Coffezilla. Okay, he's not that bright.
Wallet.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, I am seeing that. And unfortunately, before we can release the rest of the funds, we have to do a know your customer verification that requires a short ID upload, and then we can release the rest of the funds. That is just per our protocol. I know you've done some kind of a webcam or something. I don't know if you have an ID you can provide, and we can release the rest of the funds.
Ah, he hung up. Damn. Thought you got him.
Oh, he just hung up. I don't know if he can do things on the phone while he's also going on the internet or whatever.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. Just have. We'll wait for him to call back. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh! I think we're gonna get this. Holy.
Mr. Coffee.
Seriously though, Mr. Coffee, like you couldn't think of anything else but Mr. Coffee.
Your name was Mr. Coffee?
Ridiculous.
I froze. You're lucky I didn't say Coffezilla. I was freaking out.
You know what? That is fair. He could have said Coffeezilla and just blown the whole thing. So you know what? That is fair.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I wasn't the perfect catfisher. It was one of my first tries. But look, honestly, it worked to my giant shock. And while we were waiting for him to upload his ID, we decided to get Aaron on the line to set up the final confrontation. And that's when we got it. Here, let me call her real quick.
Do you want to wait until he uploads the ID? Because
Yeah. I'll see.
Well, you can talk to her.
She can set it up right now. Yeah, I'm calling her. Right.
Okay.
You got him.
Hey, so we're on the phone with him. We're trying to get his ID uploaded. And anyway, he hung up while he was trying to upload his ID. Can you see if you can set up a Discord account real quick? Because that would be the easiest way for us to patch you in.
You got it.
Oh my gosh, we got his ID.
Let's go. They got his stupid ass. Oh, let's go. Your ass is going down. You are going to jail, bitch. Jail. Oh my God. This guy's a fucking moron. Yes.
It looks just like him.
That's
Right?
Oh my
it
gosh.
does.
That's nuts.
No way.
It looks just like him.
Let's go.
That's so good.
Oh my gosh. This is
We got
insane. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, he's going to call back in a second. We're going to keep him on hold. Download Discord and send me, you have to create an account, send me your ID and we'll patch you in. I truly could not believe it. I don't know if you can see in the video, but my hands were shaking. I've censored out his full personal details for YouTube, although to be clear, it was not censored, and we have given the full ID to the proper authorities. And from here, we've gotten everything I dreamed of. There's really nothing left to do but hand it off to Erin and let her finish the job however she wanted. Hello, this is Mr. Coffee. Who am I speaking to?
Yeah, I'm speaking with David. I hope he's the manager.
Oh, David, yes, this is the manager. It looks like actually we have a flag on your account. Hold on, I have to pass it to the vice president here. Actually, she's in charge of anti-scam prevention. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna patch her in real quick.
Hey, David?
Yeah.
David, are you
Hey,
there?
David.
Or should we call you
Yeah,
Tyler
I'm here.
Hines, David? Because we've seen your extensive messaging impersonating Mr. Tyler Hines. And we see here you've actually defrauded a woman in the United States who is a quadriplegic bed-bound individual out of more than $15,000 just prior to her death. How do you feel about that, David?
Damn. Right to the point. No sugarcoating, nothing. We ain't easing into shit. Right into it. Let's go.
I
Hang
don't
on.
understand.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You speaking English right now. You understand what the fuck she just said.
No, you understand. You've been messaging and impersonating an actor and defrauding a woman who literally can't even do anything in her life beyond use her phone. Can't give herself a drink of water. And you have pressured her and antagonized her into giving you money for almost the last 2 years. You tell her you pray for her, David. I pray for you.
I'm an agent. I'm an agent.
David,
You ain't know it. What? What? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, he's an agent now. This motherfucker's an agent now. You hearing that? Are you hearing this? He's an agent now. That's the fuck you're gonna tell me. Go for it. So a dude can come and be like, no, I'm undercover. Shut up. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Hold on. I dropped my pen. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here, dude.
you're not an agent. You're lying.
I just provided my ID. I'm an agent.
Bro, that was your driver's license. Shut up.
And what is your agency doing besides extorting and frauding vulnerable folks?
That is not true.
Yes, it is. What? Dude, we got you. They've gotten every single bit of information they need to verify that it was you, that you are that person. You sent a picture of yourself and your ID. What are we doing?
Then what are you doing, David?
Seriously.
I was sent to receive an payment. I'm actually an agent.
He's so fucking stupid.
Okay, and if you're saying someone sent you and you're not the person responsible, who is?
Sir, I can't disclose that.
Bro. You know what the it's classified. I hit him with the it's classified. Oh my fucking God, he hit him with the it's classified. Oh my God. Oh, I did not think that, dude. This story is very sad, but I did not expect this ending to be so funny to watch this dude squirm after being confronted with the fact that he's a dirty, disgusting scammer.
Well, if you're not willing to disclose who you're working for and what you're doing, then it's you taking responsibility for defrauding a woman who is literally on her deathbed.
I never did that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't do any of that.
Yes, you did.
You wouldn't have the information that you would, and you wouldn't be calling us here if it wasn't you, man. Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
Good, because I do too. And God does not look kindly on people who do what you do to vulnerable people. So if you want to get right with God, you should probably start by being honest.
Oh, he didn't.
And he hung up. Well, so much for being honest for God, I guess. All right.
Like that. He just hung up.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That was great. I'm so glad she got the opportunity to do that and confront him like hard in the paint, pressed the fuck out of him. And I don't know how old she is. I don't know if she's older or younger than me, but I just want to say I'm fucking proud of her for doing that. I am proud of her for standing 10 toes down in the name of her mama. And her mom would be so proud of what she just did.
Was I too intense? I'm sorry, guys.
No. You were great. You were phenomenal. If you would have went even more aggressive and put more heat on him, I would have clapped that shit. I'm clapping that shit up for what she just did with the mom. I'm clapping that shit the fuck up because that was great.
Maybe it's exactly whatever you needed to say.
It was your moment. A great job. I thought you handled that beautifully.
You obviously struck a chord at the end there. As soon as you said he better get right with his God, he hung up. So
yeah. Jeez, you guys, this is absolutely insane. Your work that you put into this, like, I can't thank you enough.
Well, there you go. Honestly, she was so calm and collected while confronting this guy, even as he spun up these excuses. And I want to mention that despite claiming he wasn't the guy, not only did she get multiple missed calls from the scammer on Telegram after that, she texted me soon after, quote, "He just erased all of the Telegram messages. I think he connected the dots." Make sure you export the most recent Telegram accounts. That's the first thing he's gonna do is try to delete all that.
Oh, I just got 3 missed calls from Mr. Tyler Hines on my mom's phone.
Just now?
Really?
Yep.
Wow. He couldn't fucking help himself. He's that fucking panicked that he couldn't help himself, and he's getting real sloppy.
So yeah, that's even more evidence that it was the same guy on the phone and on Telegram, because these were just moments apart. But from here, my honest hope is that the police now can connect the dots as well and finish the job. These romance scams are a blight on our society, and even though they're incredibly lucrative and hard to catch, I'm really proud that we unmasked this guy for Erin, not only for her, but so the next time someone is scamming a quadriplegic mother, they'll think twice and wonder, who exactly is on the other end of this call? Yes, hello. This is Zilla Payment Solutions. No relation to that guy. This is actually Mr. Kit Boga?
That's not better. Whoa. Looks like the end of it. And I'm glad I got to watch this with you guys. It was a crazy story. It was sad. There are some triumphant moments. There were some hilarious moments. I'm glad that woman got to confront that scammer who scammed her mom. I'm glad they were able to get everything they need to get to the police, or he could be arrested and tried and charged and hopefully go to jail at the bare minimum. And I'm glad I got to get back and reacting and doing this content with you guys. So it's gonna be back more consistent. I'm back on my grind. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.